Well, a little reprieve from the weed whacking, the weed blowing, the leaf blowers, and the chainsaws for cutting trees. There's a moment of silence. I thought I'd take advantage of it. And let's get an update on what's happening with me. Well, my surgery is still scheduled. Most of the paperwork is now done. They have to do reviews and that sort of thing, and then I'll get the date of when my procedure is to be done. Now, after the procedure, I won't be able to do any kind of outside activity for some time, so the videos will have to be inside if I can even do them inside at all. I don't know what happens. This is quite the procedure for a guy. That's why they have to do all these reviews to make sure you can survive the procedure. But one thing I had happen yesterday was not too good. Let's walk up this way and talk about it. Now, I know this is just a rumor, but Elon Musk isn't going to buy Twitter and not get something out of it for $44 billion. And the rumor is that Donald Trump asked him to be his running mate in 2024. As I said, this is just a rumor, may or may not happen. Very hard to find anything on this. That's why I'm calling it just a rumor. But if that was to happen, it would be a for sure thing, because most of the sheeple in the U.S. are fascinated with billionaires. They think they're rock stars and would instantly go for something like that. So, since there's no way that the opposing party, I laugh at that, is going to make the presidency in 2024, we might as well just try for a third party. I mean, we're not going to lose anything, and get somebody who can really help the planet by bringing on environmental issues in such a way that they actually can make it into the presidency. So far, people aren't too concerned about what's happening with the environment. And so if you're running on an environment platform, you're not going to get very far. You have to run on stuff like baby formula conspiracies, laptop conspiracy, some kind of religious nonsense, such as Joe Biden has a cloud over the White House, which is the devil's work, and that kind of thing. That seems to be what's in now, religious nonsense and conspiracy theories. And if there isn't one available, just make one up about nonsense, and you'll get right in. So our party, the opposite party, would have a hell of a time, because they don't do the conspiracy theory thing, and they don't seem to care too much whether they win the White House or not. I'm going to try going over here and do the video. Let's see what happens. Okay, this looks like a good spot for right now. Let's talk about our farmlands, which I know we've been talking about lately, but we need to finish it off. Heavy farm machinery is having a toll on our farmlands. Scientists say massive tractors, harvesters could be damaging up to a fifth of all global farmlands used to grow crops. Heavy machinery risks compacting the soil. This is leading to flooding and poor harvests. In 1958, combine harvesters fully loaded with 4,000 kilograms of product, whatever they were farming. Now that weight is 36,000 kilograms, and continuing to go up as the farm equipment gets bigger and bigger and bigger. In soil that has been squashed by heavy weighted equipment, the air is forced out of the soil and becomes compact. Now they can disc it, but that's only like 6-7 inches. But all the rest of the ground, all the way down to rock, is all compacted. This stops any kind of deep-rooted crops from being able to be grown there, or trees or anything else. It just becomes a compact, hard mess over time. It can take decades for the soil to recover from this kind of abuse. Now, they say that the soil is made airy by moles and animals that live in the soil. But when you compact it, you squish down all that, and the moles and everything get killed down there and die, or they can't dig down into the soil because it's too hard. Now, the scientists brought up, well, back when dinosaurs were king for 67 million years, they roamed the earth compacting the soil with twice the weight that the heavy combines are now. But there's one thing they forgot to look into, is how many animals there were per square mile. And there were very few per square mile. And it looks like that they kept on to pathways that they made, and then their long necks would reach into the soft areas and eat the plants. But where they walked was very compact. But they also have small footprints compared to a tractor, which has rows and rows of compact soil wherever the tires rolled over it. So that's another problem we have with farming on farmland, is the equipment is just getting bigger and bigger so that they can make ever bigger swaths of land being harvested at one time. Soon this equipment will be autonomous and won't have anybody driving it, and the pathways that the wheels take will always be the same, compacting ever harder and harder where the wheels are, making the farmland ever harder to harvest. And the more that they grow these plants, the more soil is eroded, and the thing that's left is sand and rock and gravel, which can compact very hard into almost like a cement type material. Unlike this soil right here, which is not farmland. You'll notice how soft it is. You can just put your hand right on it, right in it, or your foot. It's not compact. The moles and animals make that soil like that, which is then very easy for plants to grow in. So I hear a group of people coming, so I guess we'll go off and do the video. And hopefully my rumor about Trump is not true. Hopefully somebody will somehow come up with a way of beating Trump in 2024. If not, it's hopeless. The oil drilling will start again, and we'll just head on full steam ahead with global climate change being the thing that they want instead of the thing you want to get rid of. I appreciate all the ups, the downs, the new subscribers, and until next time.